Star Trek, Voyager's Naomi Wildman's, Scarlett Pomus, age in Star Trek, Picard Season 3 is not completely clear. Naomi Wildman was born on the USS Voyager in Star Trek, Voyager Season 2, Episode 21, Deadlock, to xenobiologist Ensign Samantha Wildman, Nancy Hauer. Ensign Wildman was already pregnant before the USS Voyager left the Alpha Quadrant, with the nearly 2-year gestational period explained by Naomi's father being Terrian. After her birth, Naomi rapidly grew out of infancy, so Star Trek, Voyager could skip over having a toddler on board, and she could be Voyager's relatable child character. The half-Terrian genetics that made Naomi's birth and upbringing on Star Trek, Voyager more convenient from a storytelling perspective also made it tricky to determine exactly how old she is. Naomi doesn't necessarily look or act like her chronological age in Star Trek, Voyager, and the USS Voyager crew naturally relates to her according to her developmental age. Additionally, because Exborg 7 of 9, Jerry Ryan, is operating with somewhat stunted emotional development, an unlikely friendship between Naomi and 7 of 9 forms in Voyager's later seasons. How old Star Trek, Voyager's Naomi Wildman is in Picard Season 3. Naomi Wildman would be a great addition to 7 of 9 Star Trek, Legacy. To determine how old Naomi would be in Star Trek, Picard Season 3, some math is necessary. Star Trek, Voyager Season 2, Episode 21, Deadlock, takes place on stardate 49548.7, placing the episode's events in the year 2372. Star Trek, Picard Season 3's epilogue, which sees Captain 7 of 9 take command of the USS Enterprise G, takes place in 2402. That means Naomi would be 30 years old in Star Trek, Picard Season 3, and a prime candidate to be part of 7 of 9's Enterprise G crew in the highly desired Picard spin-off Star Trek, Legacy. In a 2014 interview with StarTrek.com, Naomi's Star Trek, Voyager actress, Scarlett Pomus, said she was pretty much done with acting, which might explain the character's absence from current and upcoming Star Trek projects. Given her childhood friendship with 7 of 9, Star Trek, Legacy would be the best show for a 30-year-old Naomi to appear in if the 35-year-old Pomus has any interest in returning to Star Trek. Otherwise, Naomi could be recast for another confirmed Star Trek project like Tawny Newsom's new Star Trek comedy series, set in the early 25th century. How old Star Trek, Voyager's Naomi Wildman is in Lower Decks Season 5. Naomi Wildman is a Fleet Magazine 30 Under 30 honorable mention. Brad Boimler, Jack Quaid, looks distraught and holds up a PADD to Beckett Mariner, Tawny Newsom, in Star Trek Lower Decks Season 5 Dos Cerritos. In the Star Trek, Lower Decks Season 5 premiere, Dos Cerritos, Naomi is name-dropped as being one of 15 honorable mentions in Fleet Magazine's 30 Under 30 article. Lieutenant Brad Boimler, Jack Quaid, is frustrated that Starfleet's official magazine seemingly forgot to include his own interview, especially since Boimler is also left off the honorable mention list that includes Star Trek, Voyager's Naomi. Boimler's complaint that Naomi is like 10 years old is close, since Star Trek, Lower Decks takes place in 2381, 9 years after Star Trek, Voyager Season 2. The Fleet Magazine article is focused on Starfleet officers who have made their mark before the age of 30, so Star Trek, Lower Decks implies that Naomi is actually in Starfleet at only 9 years old. It's not outside the realm of possibility for Naomi to be a genius who could breeze through Starfleet Academy training. Most likely, however, Star Trek, Lower Decks promises a bright Starfleet career for Naomi Wildman while simultaneously poking fun at her inconsistent aging in Star Trek, Voyager made for very convenient storytelling.